Welcome back, everyone. This is jtmplays, and we are back with yet another episode of Captain of Industry. I know it's been a while, but if you haven't been paying close attention, we've been live streaming and we've been doing mini episodes in between these more formal episodes for the series. We have been trying to set up a working rail system that only operates when it's needed. As you saw here, our little bus system or our little train here, this little guy right here. So he's headed over to the bus only because the bus here is empty. So we have no more copper here. So that train is on its way here to fill this little module up. Once this fills up, the train is going to go back and he's going to go just sit at the station and wait for this module to request again. It's a sort of logistical train network that requests, sort of like Factorio, and that's what we've been trying to replicate here to some extent. I do have a little bit of an issue here with our coal that I need to take a look at. Our copper train is almost arriving. But before we get started, please do leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and drop me a comment. Don't forget to drop comments on the videos here. I do enjoy them and they are very helpful. If I miss anything, let me know and I will do my best to fix it. Anyways, let's get started, guys. Let's get started. We left the last live stream with a little bit of a population issue, and we had finished setting up our little chicken situation thingy here. It was pointed out to me that I really shouldn't be using this food processor here to process the chicken because I'm going to run into issues with what I'm doing here. And it was also mentioned that I have a bunch of corn here that I'm not even really using because I had set up this little guy right here to do animal feed, and we don't really need to do this. We can save this for feeding our population, and whatever comes in here on this contract, we can turn into animal feed to feed our chickens. So why did I not think of that? I'm not sure, but here we are. We're going to fix that in this episode. All right. We have diesel, plenty of coal, plenty of food. There's really not much to worry about except maybe a little bit of a population fluctuation situation. And so that is also something that we need to work on. This air pollution mostly is coming from a couple of things. This copper manufacturing here. Okay. Yeah. So we've got to get exhaust processing here for the air pollution. It's not much, and this isn't working all the time anyway, but it still needs to be sorted. Also, our copper is looking a little bit low. Why are we looking so low here? What is going on with our designations? There should still be plenty of copper here for these guys to mine. These are also big excavators, right? Not really sure. Maybe there's just, yeah, I think it's the stone. They're getting into too much stone here. And they're all designated to mine copper. Yes. Let's see what happens here. Also, designation for dumping. We got plenty. We've got plenty of that. All right. Yeah. So a couple of places that we need to sort out our exhaust problems. One of which is this one right over here. So if we get an exhaust scrubber here, 240 with some water would just create some sulfur that we could use here. And so that, I think it's very simple. It's going to create some carbon dioxide and 24 air pollution versus the 24 each that this produces here. So I think it's definitely worth it to get a small exhaust scrubber here. We're not going to go with the limestone solution. No, we're not going to go with the limestone solution. I don't think it's needed. We're going to get a smokestack. Just needs to be a small one for our carbon. And we're going to get, actually, we need to flip this guy and rotate. You are going to go, where's the sulfur coming out of? Sulfur, this recipe. All right, so sulfur is going to come in here. It's actually going to need to be prioritized. So let me move that to right there. I'm going to move this to the CO2. That's going to be scrubbed. And let's get a balancer here really quickly. Should be easy. So we'll get that going. Okay, yep, let's get that out of there as quickly as possible. There we go. And you're going to be connected and you're going to be priority. Okay, And then all we need is a little bit of water, just a little bit of water. We can just connect it from here. All right, so we're going to build that. We're going to build all of that. This also needs to be built. And last but not least, it's going to be the air that needs to be recycled. So let me get a pipe, tier 2 pipe, and he's just going to go right up here and across to right there. Easy enough. Very easy. Let's get these guys. Oops. Nope, not you. I keep missing with my fingers. This guy goes away. This guy goes away. And that guy goes away. Okay, now we can use this. Quick demolish, quick build. Unpause. And back to our belts. This time it's going to be a tier 1 belt because we don't really need tier 2 belts for this. And you're going to be connected there. This guy's going to be connected here. And this guy is going to be connected right there. Stop being so annoying. Okay. And that should sort out my exhaust issue for copper. Easy enough. That should help with our health. This little guy needs to be built. We should have the materials for it. We do. And voila. Now, we got a little bit of steam. What do we do with that steam? We can reuse it, right? Maybe it's worth the recycling. It's just one of these little guys, right? So you'll go there, and then we'll get a balancer here as well. I hate having balancers everywhere because then when we lose power, we run into some issues. I want balancer, water balancer here. And whatever it's going to come out of here is going to have priority over anything else. Good. Also, this needs to be built. There you go. So we're good now. And also, this needs to be about 8 there, right? Very nice. And that's a pretty efficient setup, if I don't say so myself. What do we got here? You can consume 240 exhaust, and we're not producing nearly enough of that. So we're good to go here. One small issue is that, can we get to this? Copper scrap. Yeah, I think it can. And how are you doing here? You still got too much stone. This needs to be emptied. We should be fine because this guy is bottlenecking here, right? Let's fix that. You need to be set to a higher speed there. Okay. So that's all good. How's my coal? Are you getting any deliveries here? Are you getting any deliveries? I don't think so, right? Do we have plenty of coal? All right, so what's the problem with the train with the coal deliveries? Oh, I never fixed this over here. So these guys have been stalling for a very long time. Refuel you. And what's the problem here? Any module's empty. Okay, so I need you to return to here. And so why are you not returning here? You need to come and hang out here, right? Unrestricted. Why is he not returning? What did I do wrong in my setup for coal? We have an issue, no power. That's fine. Coal outpost 2 is where you need to be. Train. Find him. All right, so why are you not moving? I guess you are now. All right, you can unload pretty quickly. Also, I'd like for these guys to unload a little bit faster. And the way that we need to do that is like this, right? This is how we're doing it now. We're getting storages out so that the trains can unload super fast. Instead of doing this, I'll need to move some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, like these rails shouldn't be here. They belong somewhere else. All right, and look at all that steel. We don't have any issues with maintenance. Everything's looking so good. You can unload super fast and fill up my storages. This is looking good, guys. This is looking really good. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a backup. It wasn't that bad, really. I needed limestone. I have an issue with limestone, actually. limestone needs to be fixed. So we need to make sure that we're mining, first of all, mining designations. Let's sure that we are prioritizing limestone here. Limestone, limestone, and limestone. Now, do we need excavators, right? Also, we don't have this setup here. So where is the train that's assigned to cement? I had in the last recorded episode set this up, but I never really set it up, right? So I need to get an output from here and say that any extra cement, right? Only the extra cement. Will I be able to do this? I think I can sneak it in here. Get a flat balancer, unpause that, and we'll put that right in here. Yes. Okay. Build that. And we'll say priority out that way. And only the extra cement can make its way to over here. Okay. Hold on a second. Can we go down? Actually, I'm just going to get a lift here. Stop connecting to stuff. And you're just going to go right there. And we're going to get a flat lift. We're going to do this output, connect it to here. And now we can just do this. Whoops. We're going to go R and F. And now we can connect, connect, and connect. And so that is all of our outputs. For the cement, what are you? Your steel. What are you? Your limestone. Did I ever finish my cement truck? No, I did not. Oh, it looks like he's coming out now. All right, so you're going to go on the cement line, which I haven't set up. Your new line. Create a new line. You are going to be cement. And we are going to apply product color line, color to line. Yes and yes. And we'll give you a schedule. So you're scheduled here. Now, cement is going to work a little bit differently, right? Because I want this train to only go whenever it's full. Is that what we want to do? Also, you are loading unrestricted. All product provided. Is that the train? Is this the train? Empty of product contains after time passed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just do an after time passed. Let's do 10 days here so that he's not going back and forth so often. Line has only one stop. Let's add the other stop here. And that's going to be our cement stop, which is right over here. And if you will be requested only if the module is empty, which is empty right now. It is empty right now. Okay. I need to move this. How about you go over here? Let's do that. So build that and remove this. Press U to get it out. And all these guys need storages for unloading. I love this. Look at all these mechanical parts that we have. Population is still not where it needs to be. Okay. What are some things that we need to do here? We need to increase our health. So we keep our health above 15. We need a pop growth edict. But you know what? I'm going to leave this off for now just because I want to build up on my unity. Unity needs to be increased. Okay. All right. So how are we doing over here? What do we got? We got copper coming in and going home. We've got coal. We don't have a lot of limestone, but that's really because, yeah, we're just filling up here, right? Where's my train? Where's my train? Arrivals. Waiting for free exclusive zone. What do you mean you don't have an exclusive zone? Is this train too long? You should be good here, right? To the cement depot. And that is this cement depot. Waiting for free exclusives. This is your exclusive zone here. Trains, set exclusive zone. Can I remove that? And maybe this? I hope the trains are not going to crash there. Come on, you should be able to fit in there. Or is that not an exclusive zone there? Set exclusive zone. Now you're coming in. All right, I'll just have to wait until that train returns, right? Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Can we adopt some more citizens here to put us in the positive? Yes, we are now positive. Also, this needs to go. So I'm going to just remove these guys from here. You're no longer needed. This goes away. That goes away. That goes away. Good. We'll do that. And done. One thing I do want to do is actually get this limestone station. Is it doing better now? Why aren't you outputting here? But you are outputting here. Let's remove that from there. I think you have a huge buffer here. I think that's what it is. 60. That's massive. Maybe I should get some storages here as well instead of doing this. I could get some storages instead. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's get this out of here. Okay, storages. We want these big boys. Come on, get you out of here. Come on, just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There you go. All right, and we'll connect you there, and then we can just grab these two, and we'll do that. Build all of that, and this goes away. Done. Okay, that's all set. Let's build this right here. Also, I'm thinking now that I'm looking at this, I would like for this to be the entrance. Okay, so if we did this directional, yeah. So if we did this, this will also need to go. This will also need to go. That goes, this goes, and that goes. Okay, get that all out of there. And then let's get some directions. You will be directed that way. This will also be this way, that way. Out. Okay, that's good. Actually, why are you... Yeah. Perfect. Please get this out of here. Get this out of here. The Unity cost for this is insane, by the way. Just massive. Come on. Come on. All right, there you go. All right, rails. So from here, I want you to go in there. Easy enough, right? And then also from here, I want you to go up here. There you go. All right, last but not least, this section right here are my outputs. And you are going to exit this way or exit that way. And we're all set. Sweet. Also, this needs to be built here. That leaves us some room for another station if we wanted it. And then this would be like the holding lanes for the trains if they need to come in. Okay, how's everything looking over here? I think we're good, right? I think we're good. Look at all those mechanical parts. It should never be an issue. This is a problem here, though. Why are you complaining about not being able to come in here? Let me remove this track. All right, come on. Someone come and get this. Oh, man, it really doesn't like that, huh? It really doesn't like that. Come on, get it out. All right. So, do we have an issue here with flatland? How about we do this? Let's remove this. Actually, we can't remove this, right? Not yet. Not until this guy moves. Can you go to your next station? All right. What I want to do first is I want to get this track just a little bit extended here, and then also this guy just a little bit extended there. And we'll build that. And now we should be able to get track from here somehow. Yeah, you won't do it because of that little situation right there. Let me pause this really quickly and let me get these guys really quickly working on this little area right here, rectangular. Come on. I want you guys to flatten that out just really quickly. Yeah. Mining designation. Let's make you a little bit smaller because I just need you to work on this right here. All right, come on, guys. Okay. That's a big traffic line. All right, come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay, good. Oh boy. All right. So these two tracks here, I would like for them, first of all, I need for them to merge. Okay. So you go in there and then you go just merge right over here. Come on. Okay. I guess you don't like that. All right. Do that really fast. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Okay. Try again. Track out. Maybe a little bit longer. There. This track now needs to merge there. And now this guy comes out. Oh my God. Why won't you merge here? That's insane. All right. It likes it. It likes this, right? It likes that, and that's fine. Okay. What about from here to there? It actually likes that. Okay. All right. So that is good. We're good to go here. We're good to go. I need you to go to the next stop. Where are you? This little guy right here. Just go to the next stop. Stop blocking my stations. And all right. I think we're good. This needs to be a two-way. Yeah, these guys are having massive issues with this. And I don't think we need to have this track be so big. So I'm going to pull this back a little bit here. All right. I am happy with this, by the way. This is looking pretty good. Let's add our area back to mining limestone. There we go. Very good. Good job, guys. You did it. Next up on our list is the following. Our coal train is actually doing pretty good. Yeah, coal guy's actually doing pretty good. We also don't have a health issue, or do we? How's our air pollution? Air pollution is pretty high again. Why is air pollution pretty high again? Because we're burning heavy oil, we're burning light oil. This is going to stop. I promise you. First, before we do anything else, I need to get my chicken stuff sorted out. So we're going to undo whatever mess we did here in the live stream. This no longer needs to be mixed like this. You're just going to need limestone and sulfur here. And we're going to remove this salt as well. Yeah, let's get this out of here. Let's get the chickens out. Let's get these eggs out. Tofu can stay. This goes away. What is it that we're filtering here? Carcasses. No, that's no longer needed. This recipe here goes away. Done. And so we're getting animal feed, which we can keep, right? We could. This contraption here can go away. All right, so do that. Let's get our sulfur back in here. And then we'll also get our limestone back in here. Okay, so this goes there, there, and there. Done. Okay, so that's back to normal. This was soybean, which is good. We can keep that. This is tofu, which is good. This is meat, which is good. And actually, we need to add another one of these guys. So you can go here, right? We have to get rid of that tree. And we could put it over here, right? No, let's put it over here. Maybe here. That's actually an okay spot, right? Yeah, that's fine. All right. So that's going to be food and meat, eggs and meat. Done. And you're going to be priority one. And you're going to be built ASAP. And the trucks can handle that because those are really small deliveries. All right, sweet. Let's get this tree here out of the way. And done. All right, what are you guys complaining about? Where can't you truck is struggling to find a destination. Where do you want to go? Where are you trying to go? Over here. Oh, I never set up my broken glass. What are you trying to deliver here? Do not deliver anything. Do not export from here either. Okay. Done. You have broken glass, which is taking priority over the mixed glass, right? Actually, are you not operating? Output is full. Output is full of broken glass because this glass needs to go out first. Mm, absolutely right. This glass needs to go out first. So this is not priority, but it is priority. This is priority. It's just not in the right place. We need, okay. How are we going to do this? I think it's going to be here, right? This is where it's got to be. And so we got to get another one of these there. And this guy goes over here. Somehow we should be able to fit him there. If we get rid of this. So we'll get that out of there. Let's put this in here. This is glass mix. And this guy will go right there. And you will be priority in. Actually, nope. This is priority in. Done. All right. Trucks should be able to get in here some way, somehow, through this little bridge. That should not be a problem. Let's get rid of this broken glass if possible. And we're good, right? Now, this should start flowing. Let's clear. What do we want to clear? Let's clear this. Quick remove. Okay. And now this is working again. All right. So if broken glass goes in here before the glass mix, you'll be priority. And then this is priority over everything on this last thing here. Okay. I am happy with that. Do we have any issues with trains? No, everything's actually good. Everything's actually perfect. I am going to turn this off now, and I'm going to turn on pop increase by 1. So that should negate that -1 unity that we weren't using. Good. Oh, man. All right. Are we producing? We're still burning too much light oil and heavy oil. So that's still not good. What we need to do now is set up. Please get this out of here. Please get that out of there. What we need to do now is set up this little situation here. Also, did we not? We didn't get this animal feed out into somewhere, right? Let's remove this and also remove this. So the animal feed will be burned. Also, this needs to be burning chicken carcass. There we go. And that's producing very small amounts of stuff. What is your output now? Animal feed. All right. I do want to get a storage for animal feed from here. So let's get a small storage right over here. We'll build that. We will delete this. And let's get another balancer here. You'll be there. This will be priority out. This will get built and we're all set. This should store animal feed. Where's my animal feed? Here. And we'll keep this empty. Okay. All right. Here's my corn. This is what I'm going to do with this corn. This corn needs to go into a mixer and turn into animal feed. At least some of it. So let me find that mixer. Here. Your recipe is corn into animal feed. And your output is just going to be a massive amount of animal feed here. There. All right, that's my animal feed. With that, we can now get some chicken farms. Chicken farms are over here. We're going to get this animal feed, export it. You can go this way with that, right? Yeah, we can go this way. Let's get, I don't know, 2 chicken farms. Let's move them over a little bit this way. All right, so you're going to go right in there. This goes right in here. And then we can get some water in there. Easy peasy. Done. Build that. Let's keep that one paused. We don't really need them running right now. All right, so now let's get some water from here. That's all the water output, right? This water here is being produced from here, and we are actually getting rid of extra water. That will no longer be the case because we're going to get another balancer here. Yet another balancer. And that's going to go right here. All set. Now this water here for my chickens, I need to get them. Can I just get you there and here without disturbing my traffic? There and there. All right, now we're going to build that, build this. And we're going to priority out this way. I should definitely get a water tank. Okay, and then we can now just buy some chickens. So chickens, trade, buy chickens. And we'll go with 90 chickens for now. 90 chickens. This is good. Enable slaughtering, and we should be able to sustain as many chickens as we want. Okay, the outputs now. This needs to be sorted. We can put all this stuff in one belt, right? It doesn't need to go into multiple belts. So let's do that. Let's actually go this way with that. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, so you go here. This goes here. At some point here, we're going to grab... What are we going to grab? We're going to grab the eggs first, right? Yeah, so it's going to need a flat balancer. Let's get you down here. There we go. Connect that. Let's get a storage. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to be all of my eggs. Done. Okay, and you have water. You have eggs. And we can enable slaughtering at the end. Done. This is good. I wonder if I should get some more chickens here, though. Maybe another batch. Wouldn't really hurt. Chicken carcasses. Chicken carcasses very easily. We're going to be able to sort that out because this either gets burned or in a food processor can be turned into meat. And that's what we want. We want meat trimmings can be turned into air pollution, fuel gas, or compost. All right. Get some eggs now. That's nice. Make sure that this is kept empty. Meat carcass with some water in a food processor. No, timeout. Meat carcass. Control click gives me the building. And we're going to get you. We're going to get you accepting the carcass. How much do you accept? 30. How much are we producing here? 0. Let's go there. I think 1 is fine. And we'll just get the water from here. Yep, this is fine. Let's go just 1 more out and over the belt. There. Grab this into there, and then we're all set. Last thing we need is salt. Salt should not be a big deal. We can get that imported via a truck to a small storage, probably right over here. Yeah, right here is fine. Let's get salt delivered. Done. Oh, I might need some room here. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need that room. Maybe I can just plug in. Come on. Oh. Okay. In case we want expansion though in the future, I'm going to move you up by 1. I'm going to plug you in. I'm going to let you go out this way. And then I'm just going to get a lift for the salt. And then the salt will just go in here like that. Grab this there and there. This water needs to be connected. And so we're all set here. The trimmings, I said we were going to just compost them. We could do that, right? Let's get some storage here for our meat. Wait, that's the wrong belt, right? There we go. All right. And then our meat trimmings. Do we just want to get a burner? It's going to pollute. I mean, I could just turn it into stuff, right? I could turn it into, I'm torn. What am I going to do with this? Turn it into fuel gas or turn it into compost? It's going to cost me a bunch of population. Well, unless I just send it over to somewhere where we're already making compost. Not here, but over here. Are we doing compost here? We're doing it over here as well. No, this is making animal feed, which should probably be terminated. We don't need this anymore. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Where were we making the compost? Over here. But we're making it with the wheat and stuff to make fuel gas. Okay. The anaerobic digester. So we're not doing it anywhere else except for perhaps over here. We could set this recipe to be this, accept this, and our trucks can handle it. Let's get those meat trimmings on a truck. Where are we? Over here. So the meat trimmings will go just into some sort of storage. And you're going in there. This is all going to be built. And you're going to be trimmings emptied by a truck. And we're all set. I think we're good, except for the salt. Let's get salt in as well. Chickens are doing well. We've got plenty of eggs now. And why are we not doing this? Because I never set this up. So let's do that and that. And we're good to go. Nice. That gives us meat. Right? We're good here. We're demanding 15 tofu, 0 eggs yet. No eggs, and no meat. What's our demand for vegetables? It's up to 51 now. Ooh, up to 51. And what is our production here? 9, 15, and 15. What's our demand for potatoes? 34. We've got 8. We've got 6. Oh, we're not keeping up, it seems. Where's our potatoes production here? We got 8 and 8, and also nothing here. This is soybean. Okay. Yeah, this soybean is really eating up on our fertility here. Unless it's just not connected. Are you getting fertilizer? Is there anything trickling down here? Max 142, natural replenishment 16, needed 42. All right, how about we add some natural replenishment here? Or we cycle some more potatoes. 31% and 60% here. Okay, what about this? Wheat and corn. 48 and 63. Okay, no, we're fine. We've got so much wheat, by the way. I think we need to consume. Food consumption is up. Do we have farm yield? No, we don't even have a farm yield up. So what are we doing then? We're actually doing so well. Also, why is my tofu not being produced? What are you missing? You're missing soybeans. Soybeans seem to be an issue. Okay. All right, so that's looking good. We've got plenty of water. Oh, speaking of water, we now have thermal desalinators. And so I've got to get these guys set up as soon as possible. Do we have level 2 of these guys yet? Seawater pumps. Seawater pumps, we do have level 2s. And that is going to, what is it? What's the difference here? Tall seawater, they're both 108. So then there's no difference. 1 and 1. Tall one uses more maintenance. Okay, so that's fine. All right, based on what we got going on here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seawater pumps, which can all be placed over here. Okay. We've got coal already here. So the math turns into how much steam can we produce per boiler? So we would get 1 boiler, maybe 2 boilers. Maybe we could get this gas boiler. We could power 4 thermal desalinators with 1 boiler. We also have a lot of wood chips, but we would do this with coal. Right, this would consume 30 coal to 4 thermal desalinators. 78 times 4 is 312. And what do we got here? We got 36 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, so 2 boilers, 6 coal, 60, and 30 coal. All right, so the math kind of adds up, but we have gas boilers that we need to use. How would we set that up, really? Or do we just create a brand new area for this? I think we do go with a brand new area. This area right here seems prime for that. We would have to get the tall seawater pumps, right? Or the small ones work as well. They work as well. That means that this would go away and we would set up over here. I think we could do that. Let's actually do that. All right, let's get our boilers set up. I think we need to get 2 boilers powered by biomass, wood chips, or coal. 2 boilers would give me 8 desalinators, which is equal to 78 times 624 water, which is plenty of water. That's all the water that we may need. And then we only would need how many thermal desalinators here? Sorry, how many seawater pumps? We would need 8 seawater pumps. 8 seawater pumps would get me 78. Sorry, 108. 108. And how many did we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Let's get this over here. Starting with seawater pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. If possible, can we get a thermal desalinator connected to each one of these? We can. We certainly can. And then we can get the steam to each one because it's 108 and 108, right? That recipe is actually super handy. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's get this out of here. I want to get this out of here because I'm going to get one setup. Can we connect you like this? We can actually. Oh, that is perfect. That is quite literally perfect. That means that we can now get the steam that's going to come out or that's needed. You can go right up over there. Sweet. All right. That means we can get this connected to here, there. All right. Perfect. Now let's get this out. Let's cut this off. And that's a floating pipe. All right. That is our steam, which is going to be a total of 80. What else is needed here? We got our water outputs, which will be easy. We're going to get tier 3 pipes, which will go, let's say, remove that. Let's say here to there, and then we want to get a connector there. Perfect. The next is the brine. How much brine is going to be? 42. All right, that's not that bad. We're going to either dump that or turn it into salt. So I guess we can worry about that in a bit. Let me get a pipe going where it needs to go. I guess we could go with level 3 since it's going to be, we want to keep it in one pipe, right? Now let's go with level 3. So you go there, and R and F, you go there. That is perfect. That is quite literally perfect. All right. Are we good here? Can we just copy and paste 8 of these? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How's that? How is that? Oh, wait, something's broken here. Why didn't these pipes connect? Cannot find valid pillar placements. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So just remove that. Remove this, that. Okay, let's try this again. We said it's a tier 2 that's needed, right? There we go. Okay, let's go up there, and then pillars should be fine. There. You get connection there, you get a connection there. Oops. You get a connection there. All right, I think we're good here. There we go. All right, pillars are good. I hope. No, there's no pillars there. So why were you complaining before? Such a pain. Okay. Unpause. This gives me 8. This is going to be 600 and something water. The last thing that's needed is just a couple of boilers, right? A couple of boilers. How are we going to do that? We're going to get the following. We're going to get some loose storage for the coal. Actually, no. Actually, let's get the boilers first. So boilers, boiler. We could power this whole thing off of wood chips, right? Wood chips are not that expensive. 48 wood. Let's look for a shredder. crusher. Maintenance depot. Where is the shredder? Okay. So 24 wood. Oh, okay. That's a problem. So we would need 4 shredders to maintain this many wood chips, which is not that bad. I mean, that's only 4 pop. 4 population extra. We do have a lot of wood though. You know what? I think it's worth it. We're going to try that out. All right. Let me get those boilers back. Where are we for the boilers? Boilers. Here we go. We only really need 2 boilers. So we're going to do this like that. And we're going to flip this guy. No? Where's the input here? Set recipe, wood chip, copy, paste. All right. So we're going to need to move you 1 off. All right. Let's get our wood chips here. Oh, come on. Okay. They're in there. That's fine. This is going to need water and it's going to need to be primed. So we're going to go with this. You go there. Our water output is over here, which we can prime. Let's get one of these guys into there. Done. Let's actually, this guy needs to be flipped. Done. And now, last but not least, this is going to create a bunch of exhaust. It's not a lot, but it's some exhaust. I think we can get this scrubber here with also a little bit of water. Let's actually do that. Right, a little scrubbing doesn't hurt us. Okay, we're going to go at level 3 here. And this is just going to go right in here. All right, and we also have water that's going to be coming out this way. And that can also go right in there. This guy also needs to be flipped. This also needs to be flipped. And we should be fine, right? Here, priority out is that way. We're going to get some CO2, which is okay. We're going to get some sulfur, which is also fine, right? We're going to get some low steam, which we could probably recycle back into the system. And that's only 24 low steam. Like this into there. You're taking this low pressure steam. No, this one, 24, correct. All good. And you're going to produce some brine, which can go on that pipe out. Oh, this steam needs to be routed. Yeah, it just needs to go here. Okay, all right. Let me get these pipes out of the way. This is my water, which needs to be level 3, right? Copy this. All right, you're going out here and this way. This is also going out here and this way. This little steam guy here. You don't need to be tier 2. Remove that. Well, actually, if you're doing 36 and 36, then you do need to be tier 2. Yeah, that's where it needs to go. There, and then this is tier 1 from here to there, from here to here. That is good. Last but not least is my actual steam, which needs to be level 2, up, don't connect. This way. Can you go down 1? You can go down 1, so we don't need to go that high. And there. And then also this guy, too close to other pipe. All right, so you can go here. All right, I think we're almost done. This is an input that needs to be turned around. You are Brine, which will go up into, no, not, I guess you just need to be at level two and connect. All right, that's the brine. Brine pipe is this level two. Water, big water at the top, at the bottom. And then this guy over here needs to go as a priority in back over here. All right, so priority in from this little desalinator, priority out into the boilers, and everything else goes into the settlement out that way, which we can now do to get some water storages. So we're going to get these. Actually, can we do level threes yet? Are we at level three? No, we're still not researching that. Let's add that to the queue. All right, let's get these big tanks over here. We just want to be able to fill the space with two of these like that. Once that's ready, we can just plug in right there. Done. Done. I think we're good. Oh no, we have to do something for the sulfur. 48 pollution. That's actually significant. Get some limestone to turn it into slag. Ouch. That's one of the problems with having this sulfur output. You could turn it into rubber though. That requires naphtha. Or I feel like we'd always use rubber though. So that's something. I guess it just needs to be turned into slag in a mixer, which is fine. Go back, control click. Here. Kind of having mixers everywhere is a pain in the butt, but can we get this out of here some way, somehow? What's your other output over here? No. Can we squeeze it out this way? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'd like for you to go straight, though. Can you go straight here? Why not? No. Okay, that's fine. Also, why are you trying to go back in there? No, not sure. I guess you would take in limestone. If I'm getting limestone out here anyways, no, because then we'll still have the sulfur that we need to deal with. So, no, I just want to deal with the sulfur. I just want to deal with the sulfur for now. No, 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 because now we're getting slag over here as well, too. This is also producing slag. Let's just do what we're doing. All right, we just want to also dealing with slag. All right. Okay. You win, you win, you win, you win. This. We're going to get some limestone out here. We're going to get some limestone. We should have plenty of it. You're going in there. This is limestone. Truck can handle that. We're going to get this slag out some way. Oh, this is a problem. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to worry too much about this. This is what we're doing. I need to grab this. You'll go there. Can you connect there? This stuff can go over here. Actually, we're going to need sorters. We're going to flip them there and there. And we could say this is slag, and this will be sulfur. And we're going to keep it empty. We're also going to be keeping this slag empty. And that's my solution to this water production. Nothing else needs to be done. And this accepts 480, exhausting 192 carbon dioxide. I don't think we're going to have an issue with this one little guy, one little smokestack doing carbon dioxide, but I'm going to play on the safe side and get the big boy. Let's get the big boy. There we go. Done. Your carbon dioxide 900. All set. Very compact little build here. Very compact. I don't know that we can get any more compact than that. And if we needed to multiply it, we could just duplicate it by doing this. And that's a whole nother 600 and whatever water that we're producing right now. What are you doing here? Recipes that you're going to do is this. So you don't, oh, you do still need seawater. You need 72 seawater. Ooh. Oh, man. All right, that should not be difficult to do. We could steal. No, it's going to need its own seawater pump. Why did I think you didn't need seawater for this? Why would I think that? Also, we're not doing anything with the brine yet. Or we are, yes, it's going into this connection right over here. Which is going to make salt. Okay. All right, well, we could do this. All right, let's cut this out. Let's put this, like, let's make this. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because it's going to block off my limestone. Although I could just get limestone. Yeah, I could put limestone over there. Connect that, grab this, get this, put it up and over, R and F connect. No, actually, I need to get that seawater here. So let me remove this, remove that, remove this. Seawater. Okay, seawater. One. Baby seawater pump. Done. Limestone. Up. There. Not pretty, but not ugly. This now needs some way to get across. What do we do with this? I mean, that's not the best solution, but it's also not the worst. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I could go just up and over and get a lift where it doesn't go into the water, right? Okay, let's get this out of here. These two guys. This is a mixed belt. Let's delete here. Let's get our lift. U-shaped lift. That's going to go right here. You're going to go up there. Connect to there. And yeah, this is it. This is the solution. You go there. We get this input here up to the top. Oh, we need one space. Okay, we need one extra space here. Can we remove that and try again? Can we go up? Okay, yes, perfect. This is it. There. But we need this U-shaped balancer up here. And then we can get that rolling. So this will go up to there. Oh, you're not playing nice either, huh? Shoot. All right, that goes away. That goes away. This goes away. You know, I'm probably being super picky about this when I could just do this. Let's get that out of there and put it in here. Come on, RF there. U-shape balancers. You are inputs and output there and there. You go this way and you go that way. And your filter is slag. There you go. Done. Are we good? Are we happy? Are we happy? I feel like this was super overcomplicated, but it should work. Get a couple of trucks, get my water out. Last but not least is the brine issue, right? So we want to get brine in order for us to get salt. This evaporation pump, right? What do we got here? We can take in 96 brine and create 12 salt. Now, how much are we producing? 24. 24 times 8 is 192. So this is not enough. Well, it actually is, because we don't really need that much more salt than what we have, right? Than what we're going to be producing. So your recipe is going to be the 6 brine to 12 salt, which will then just get stored into a big storage container. So this output is going in here. I guess we want to make this a primary or a balancer here. Right, let's get this out. Get that out there. Balancer there. Primary output is that way. And any excess would just come out here. Now, what's the excess? We said 24 times 8 is, what's the answer here? 24 times 8. 24 times 8 is 192. We need to be able to output 192. So let's get liquid dumps. We need 60. So we need at least 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be all set. All done. Unity, we don't have that. Let's let our trucks do it. Done. Done, done, done. Now, moment of truth. Moment of truth. We need to pipe our water to here. That should be doable. Get a tier 3 pipe. All right. There we go. Do this. Anyway, as soon as this starts working here, that's all going to go away. And we should have enough parts, I hope. I really hope so. 8 each. Maybe not, but things are looking good. Cannot complain. Maintenance is looking good. Our trains are moving products. I am happy with whatever's going on. Why don't you unload everything? Conditions not met. I mean, I don't know what the issue is, really. So how's your fuel? 42%. I should probably get another thing here. How are my chickens doing? Excellent. My chickens are doing excellent. Why are you not outputting eggs? Ah, because I have no filter here. Eggs. There you go. We're good. We're processing everything. We are certainly looking very good. Should we get another chicken farm? Should we? I don't know if we should. Also, that is a lot of potatoes. How are we doing on loan payments? We're actually not making any payments here. We should be making payments. Let's make sure we're doing this. 7,500. That is insane. We need to solve that. What's our production looking like on steel right now. It's actually good, but we need to upgrade these guys. I should probably get, yeah, I probably said that I needed to get storages over here. So let me do that. Let me get these belts out. This goes away. I guess these go away as well. Yeah, let's actually get those away out of there. We'll do this here. Quick remove these guys. Come on. Let's get that out of there. Let's get this connection here. All right, there you go. And then finally, what I wanted to do was get these storages here. Oops. Here. And fill all of these guys. And okay, this is going to help me have lots of steel in storage. And all of this needs to be tier 2 as well as this. All right. And then why are you guys not working? You don't have molten steel because one belt is not fast enough. We're doing 30, 30, 60, 120, 180. We should have enough. We're just not mining it out fast enough, I guess. Do we want to get more excavators? Do we need more excavators? Is the answer or the question. How are we doing for limestone? And coal? Also doing pretty good. Do I want to get more of these guys? All right, look at that. Look how beautiful this train system's doing. Oh, I do need to get wood going. So let me edit this designation here. Make sure we're planting out here as well. Edit your area. Make sure you're doing all of that. The next step is really setting up our farms over here. But I want to get wood. I want to get wood being delivered over here. Or I need a train picking up wood. That's what I need. That's what I meant to say. Now, if this is my wood farm, that means, how do I want to do this actually? I could copy this, right? I could copy this and overlap it like this. I like this actually. Did I miss that by one? Yeah, I did. Get that. Grab it again. Are we not aligned here? Let's move a little further where we could fit some storages, right? There. All right, this should work. Okay, so you're out. Why are you not connected there? Your out can go this way, which can also go this way. Okay, and you're in. Oh, your in can go this way, which can also go this way. You might need to move this to get this flowing correctly. I hate that you can't. Oh man, why is it got to be like this? Why does it have to be like this? Oh, that's not that bad. Wait a second. What did that do? What is R doing? I honestly don't really know. No. Okay, try this again. Try it again. Can we go here? Like that. It's actually not that bad. Let's build that. You're going to be not copper, but wood. And we're going to paste you there. And your name is Wood Outpost. Easy peasy. Okay. Now, we need a train. This little guy right here. We're going to copy him. We're going to add a locomotive. We're going to flip you. And your line will be a new line that we're going to call Wood, wood. Apply color, add stop. You're now wood outpost. And we're going to also add another stop. And the only place requesting wood is right here. If any modules are empty, you're going to go there. Done, done, and done. What is this here? Remove this. Are you guys not dumping wood over here? What is happening with the wood that's coming over here? I'd actually would love to know that. Because I don't know. I think it's being moved by trucks. Yeah, it's definitely being moved by trucks. Okay. So all we need now is the following. We need storages here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. We now need flat lift, which will go there. This flat lift can go here. Let's get another one here. And you should be on the same line, right? Yes, you are. Oh, come on. Okay. Can we move you back one? There you go. All right. We'll do this. We'll do that plus that. And now we just need, yeah, we just need this. We just need this. There and there. Done. And upgrade. Also, we need a little ramp right over here. Done. Also, this needs to be upgraded. You need to be built, and you also need to be built. And we need fuel. So that's already set up for us right over here. Done. Okay. Ooh, can the trucks get here to build this? We'll find out. We don't have construction parts right now, but that's fine. This is good. All right, trains can come in, wait if they need to. They can come in this way as well. I don't think that we need this section. Yeah, we don't need that at all. Get that out of there. Because now we can get this sort of connection here. Can you please? No, maybe up here? Yeah. There. That should be good. Kind of crazy, but it should work. Wood is coming all the way over here. Let's make sure that we're upgrading. Nope. Upgrading this stuff. Upgrade here, upgrade there, upgrade there. And we're done. All right. So I'm happy with this. Don't need trains. Don't need trucks coming over here. Okay, don't deliver here. Don't deliver here. And we're good. We have population. We have not finished building this out because it's missing. This needs a recipe, which is just Brine. Copy. Paste. Seawater. Production. Okay, can we get this plus that plus this plus one boiler? This needs to be built. That plus that. Out of Unity, but that's fine. Okay. I think we're good. Have we started producing water yet? Oh, wait a second. I don't have the wood chips that I said I was going to have here. I could get it. Again, I said we needed 4 wood chips, right? We could do that. I totally forgot about that. It would be in a U-shaped balancer coming in right there. That actually needs to be up 1. U-shaped balancer. Come down. there, up. There you go. Okay. All right. Now we need 4 wood chippers, right? 4 wood chippers or 4 coal. Either or. Smelting production. Shredders. Shredders are 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do we have dumping designations here? We do. Okay. So 1 unit storage to there and there. Output. I need to leave room for those trucks to continue dumping over there. Or maybe I don't. Maybe they can just fill this in instead. Yeah, maybe they'll just do that. Okay, so can I get a unit storage here? I guess you have to live somehow like that. Can you sneak in through here? No, you can't. All right, this can sneak in like that. All right, so there, and there. Now, do we have enough wood for this? I feel like we should. If we're requesting it, I could probably also feed this coal if we run out of wood chips. So I could get another storage over here, which is coal. And that would be coal that we request. This goes away and we can cut that off right there. We would get a U-shaped balancer right over here. This connection goes there. This connection goes here. And this connection goes, I guess, there. Sure. In priority in for wood chips. That will be there. All right. That took all of our construction parts. Literally all of our construction parts. Okay, let's recover these guys. I knew they were going to get stuck, but now we don't have the Unity. At least, why don't we have the Unity? Because this is paused. All right, we'll fix that. Recover. Recover. All right. Anything else? Anything else that needs my attention right now? I don't think there is. We are literally in the golden age. It doesn't get any better than this. We're not short on food. Definitely not short on water. Our diesel is doing pretty darn well. I guess it's all the trains that are saving me all this fuel. If we have enough copper, if we have enough glass, we don't have enough steel. Where's all the steel going? Is it going in for payments? Yeah, we should probably make this high priority here. I think it is going in for payments. We got 1.4K steel, which we are going to sacrifice to the loan gods right now. Let's get 1,000 in here. Let's get 1,200. Right? Who cares? We just need to pay that off. Pronto. Can we pay steel with steel? Nope. We cannot do that. We don't need anything else. Honestly, I think we're going to end the episode here. So let's do that. Let me remove this and see what kind of research we've done in the last 2 or 3 hours here that I've been recording this episode. We have exhaust filtration. We have naphtha processing. We have reforming and cracking. We have chicken farms and we have thermal desalination. That is massive because now we can get stage 3 distillation going, and that'll stop us from burning all of this light oil, all of this heavy oil, because we will be returning this light oil and heavy oil into naphtha and then also into diesel. I mean, look at all this diesel. That is beautiful. It is beautiful. I was going to do this here. Wait, what are you guys? What's going on with you guys? Why are you having issues here? There are no jobs. No jobs. I don't know where you're trying to get to. I need to figure that out. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to get to water? Why are you trying to get to water? Why? Stop. Stop. Yeah, stop. Anyone else? What's going on over here? Trying to get to steel. Stop importing. Stop exporting. Stop importing. Stop. Stop and stop. I could put a little storage here that trucks can access. If they really need to access steel, they can. Right? This can live right over here. It's like anything extra, they can have it from there. I mean, I don't see why they can't access. Oh, no, no, we're not doing storages anymore, right? Yeah, we're not storing the steel there. We are running through. Whoa, what happened to maintenance? Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello? What in the world is going on over here? Are you really still having issues with this? Yeah, move, move. I need you to move. I need you to move. I need you to pause. I need you to remove this. Get that out of there. Get it out. Do not come in until I say so. You're going to go, can you come around? Oh my God. Just get out of the way, man. You can do it. Come on. Is that water pipe being a problem? Let's solve that really quickly. All right. There's some issues over here that can be solved really quickly with train rails. Do this and do that. And then this also needs to be that. Oh, no. No, because now this one doesn't have access to that. Unless you do. Okay, well, you get that track there as well. What is this mess that we have going on here? Who knows? But we're going to fix it. Okay, so you go there. You go there. This goes there. This rail's going where? I have no idea what's going on. Oh boy, hold on. This goes away. That goes away. This goes away. This goes away. Actually, this comes back. But this goes away. All of this goes away. All of this goes away. Okay. All right. This goes away. This goes away. That. And what else? This little section goes away as well. Okay. Are we good? Are we happy? Can we do the stuff that we're trying to do here? Please just get it out. Now was not the time. Tracks. This little guy. All right. So now you can go all the way out here. And you can also go all the way out here. And now we can get an in, and we can also get an out. And now everyone is happy, right? I also need to reconnect a couple of things before I forget. That is a tier 2 pipe. Yes, it is. So build all of that, please. And then we should be okay. All right. So with all of this mayhem that's going on right now, I think I'm going to end the episode because it's been a long one. And also take a look at this bridge. We're going to have easy access to our island. Our trucks will be able to deliver things and not have to make this super crazy round trip around the world. It's going to be lovely. Our maintenance issue will be resolved momentarily because we're going to get the mechanical parts delivered soon because you don't have anywhere to go. Cannot find path. Can I move you to over here? Cement truck. These are my mechanical parts that are going to solve my maintenance issue. Please let it happen. All right. So let's call it here. If you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like, hit that subscribe button, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of today's episode and all of the progress that we've made. We're actually making a ton of progress, except for where's my paper? Oh, paper is paused. That's why we're not making any science. All right, we'll turn that back on and we should be researching. So in the next episode, we'll be working on our maintenance issue. We can probably clean up our rails a little bit once we destroy a couple of things over here. We'll do that. This is not looking pretty here. So we'll try to fix that. Catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.